Hey Merfolk! So today I actually know what I want to do. The other day I did a look where I really love the color scheme and how all of the products that I used work together, so I thought I would do it again for you guys and hopefully you will love it too. So as per usual, I'm going to start by doing my brows. And recently I have actually been combining these two, the Ardell Stroke Brow and the Nabla Brow Pot. I mentioned in my last tutorial that I really like this, but that this doesn't go deep enough for me. So this allows me to go a little bit deeper, and together I get a really nice textured brow. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm just gonna start by drawing in a few hairs with this and mapping out the shape that I want. Because I do my brows practically the same way in every single video, I am not going to go into too many details, but I do like to include every step in every tutorial. That's just because when I watch other people's tutorials, I always get disappointed when they skip a step. I like to see everything from start to finish. Also, I bought this because the makeup artist Katie Jane Hughes on Instagram, she uses this and she does the most amazing natural brows on herself, and she barely has any brows, just like me. So I thought this would be great to do my own brows with. However, this hasn't won me over yet. Recently, she did Essie Button or Estee Lalonde's makeup on YouTube, and I saw that she was using Innisfree concealer, and I immediately bought it because I love her. So I kind of really want to like that product. Yeah. So now I'm using the Brow Pot from Nabla and my Zoeva Wing Liner brush. And I'm just going over top with the Ardell Brow Building Fiber Gel just to make those hairs stand up straight and look a little bit darker and thicker. I'm gonna use all dirty brushes today. So now I'm going in with my Kiko Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick in number 37 Burgundy. You already know I love these. And I'm just going to paint all of my lid with this. And now I'm taking a blending brush. This is a Sigma E25, and I'm going to start blending the edges of this cream eyeshadow. I don't want to lift any of that pigment on the lid. I just want to blur the edges out. And the great thing about using a cream is that I can then go over them with my finger. And that just makes the process of blending this out super easy and intuitive, I think. And now I'm also going to take some of that underneath, and I'm going quite low with this, but I'm not going to take it all the way into the inner corner. And I'm just diffusing the edges again with the same blending brush and bringing it out slightly. I really love how messy and glossy these eyeshadow sticks look on their own. Looks so beautiful, just like this. I know I look a little bit sick and scary right now, and I'm going to look even scarier after what I'm about to do, but trust me, this is all going to pull itself together in a moment. So now I'm going to take this Kiko Intense Color Long Lasting Eyeliner in number 12, and I'm going to go on my waterline with this, and I'm going to start blending it into the lashes, and I'm going to bring it down into kind of a point. And I'm taking another Intense Color Long Lasting Eyeliner by Kiko. This is in number 5, and I'm going to sharpen it really, really well. And this is more of a deep burgundy purplish shade, almost black. And I am going to go around this purple, kind of creating a new tear duct area, and bring it up to meet the lash line. And as I get to the outer corner, I'm gonna bring it up and blend it into the upper lid, just in the outer corner here in kind of a C shape. And once I've done that, I'm going to bring it down onto the upper lash line and stop about halfway through. And now I'm going to take the brush that still has some of that eyeshadow stick left over on it, and I'm just going to blend very softly that dark eye pencil into the rest of my lid. And this doesn't have to be too perfect, because we're gonna go over top of all this with powder eyeshadow. This is just gonna give us a base. It's getting really hot in Lisbon right now, and it's really taking a toll on me. I have low blood pressure, so I'm kind of feeling sick. It's also that time of the month, which doesn't really help. So I feel very low energy at the moment, which kind of sucks. Now I'm going to go into this beautiful eyeshadow here from Nabla Cosmetics. This is called Alchemy, and it's a duochrome shade. It has a deep pink burgundy base with a turquoise shift, and it's quite mesmerizing. I am taking this on my finger, and I'm going to start tapping this onto my lid. And I'm focusing this mostly on the center of the lid, and then whatever's left on my finger, I am taking into the inner and outer corners. And I'm stopping right at the socket. So where I feel the tip of my finger touching my bone, I know that I can't go any further than that. This eyeshadow is so magical. Now I'm taking this deep eggplant purple from Makeup Forever. This is M928, although I do know they changed their eyeshadows, but I'm not sure if they changed the shades as well, or if they just made the pan square. But it's just a deep eggplant purple, and I'm taking this on a Luxe Petite Crease Brush, a 231 by Zoeva, and I am blending this on the outer corner in small circular motions. I'm going directly on the outer corner because that's where I want to deposit most of the color, and then I'm going to start bringing it in to the socket, and I'm going to do the same for the inner corner. And I'm going to use the same eyeshadow but on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to start taking it along the lower lash line, just following the darker shades we already have going on there and blending it into the outer corner, because I want the transition from the lower lid to the upper lid to be very seamless, because this is what's going to give me that elongated eye look. Just making sure I'm extending that lower lash line up. And now, just to give a little bit more definition to that fake tear duct area that we created, I'm just going to go over top with some liquid eyeliner. This is the Catrice liquid eyeliner in Dating Joe Black. And I'm just going to take it right at the inner corner. And stop about halfway into the lash line, like so. Now I'm taking a black eyeliner and I'm just tight lining with this. I don't want to use a full-on black eyeliner on the top lash line, but I do want a little bit more of intensity there, just so that it gives a little bit more thickness to my lashes, and this is going to give me just that. Now I'm going to apply a ton of mascara. I'm going to layer the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Fatale with the Kiko Extra Sculpt Mascara. I like to go in with the L'Oreal one first because it does give me volume, but it also keeps my lashes very separated, which I like. And the Kiko one has a huge wand, so it's good that I don't have to be so precise with it because I already have that first layer on, and this is just going to give me a lot of extra volume because this one is super thick. Sometimes when I'm done with my eyes, I feel like I kind of need to go back into my eyebrows just to make sure nothing's rubbed off. But this is just because I have to basically draw new eyebrows on. Also, I can make any adjustments that I feel like I need to. Sometimes after I'm done with an eye look, I feel like I would like them to be a little bit thicker or make them a little bit rounder, you know, that kind of stuff. For my foundation today, I'm going to mix my Illamasqua Skin Base in SPO5 with my Burberry Fresh Glow BB Cream. This is the most overpriced tinted moisturizer in existence. It literally has no coverage and it's very, very thick. It feels very heavy on the skin, but it makes you look wet, and this is what attracted me to it and what made me want to buy it. I didn't regret it because I wasn't expecting it to feel so heavy, but I still use it and I like it. I just wouldn't buy it again or would recommend. So I just mixed the two together in a palette and now I'm going to dot the mixture onto my face. I'm blending this all in with a Zoeva 110 face shape brush. I film close to the bathroom, so I feel like you can listen to all of my neighbors pee in my videos. At least I can. That glow though, this foundation combo is gorgeous. For my concealer, I'm going to take the Mineralizing Creamy Concealer by The Same in the shade 01. This is a Korean brand concealer, and I'm going to take just a couple of dots on my under eye. And I'm taking a Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques just to blend it all in. I'm using this mostly for brightening. That's why I'm not using a lot of it, because between my foundation and how low I took my eyeshadow, my dark circles are already covered up, so I don't need to add a thick layer of product that's not really doing anything there. Just taking one little dot extra, just right in the center under the eye. And this is gonna help bring the apple of my cheek up, hopefully. At least that's what I'm trying to do by highlighting this area here. Yeah, that does make a difference. Whatever's left on the brush, I just take around my nose. Now I'm taking my MAC Select Sheer Powder in NC15, and I'm just going to set wherever I need to, which is the sides of my nose. Once I've focused most of the product on these sides of my nose, I start to blend it out, just so that I don't have a big textural difference in this area. And also the center of my forehead. Again, pressing it in where I need the most help, and then taking whatever's left on the brush to blend it out. And I also like to take some on my chin. And I just do this because, as I said, that BB cream by Burberry feels a little bit thick on the skin, and this kind of helps make it a little bit more comfortable. Now I'm going to take the blush that I'm going to use on my cheeks. This is the Milani Romantic Rose, and I'm going to take it on the brush that I used for the deep purple. And I'm just going to go around the edges of all of this, just to help everything blend. Look how much better that looks. Now I'm going to take my Essence So Glow Cream to Powder highlighter, and I'm going to pop this on top of my cheeks. Just feeling for the bone with my finger, and a little bit on top of the bridge of my nose, and on the tip, and on the cupid's bow. Just go back in with a clean finger just to make sure everything's blended out. Just on top of that cream highlight, I'm going to take this middle shade from my Makeup Revolution highlight palette on my finger. And I'm just going to tap and blend and force both the cream and the powder to become one with my skin. If you use thin layers, you can blend anything on top of anything. If your skin is sufficiently moisturized, the powders will just melt into the moisture. Now I'm gonna go back in with that Milani blush on a really old Makeup Forever 24S brush. This is my favorite blush brush, and I've had this for 15 years or something. And I don't know if they make this anymore, and I really hope they do because I really like their old brushes. I'm also gonna take some of that into my temple and into my eyeshadow, of course. And for lips, you could of course leave it like this. This is something that I would personally do. Or you could go in with a nude lip, or you could go in with this lipstick, which is my new favorite color. I think I am so going to rock a deep lipstick for spring, which is very 90s. When I think of a 90s grunge girl, I think of dark lips, summer dresses, and Doc Martens. But this is not a 90s grunge girl. This is glamour. And I forgot to tell you what lipstick this is. This is the Sephora Lip Stain in the shade 100. The Sephora Lip Stains is my absolute favorite liquid lipstick formula. To go around the edges, I always like to take the wand almost completely clean, because I feel like it's easier to get a nice lip line like that. Because if you go in to shape your lips with a lot of product on the brush, you can always make a mess. And for this shade, you need a couple of layers. That's true for a lot of the deep wine shades. But you can easily layer these, which is one of the reasons I love them so much. They're very comfortable. They also have an amazing shade range at the moment. And this is the look. I'm gonna do my hair and everything else, and I will be right back. This is the day I'm gonna wash my hair. So by now it has a ton of layers of texturizing powders, hairspray, dry shampoo, so it's just doing this today. So this is what it's gonna do, and I'm gonna let it be. Gonna let it be wild and free and dirty. So this is the final look. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That is super important, as well as give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. As you know, those always make me really happy, and also any engagement with the videos that I do is really going to help me out and help me get my work out there into the world. As per usual, there will be a list in the description box with every single product used in this tutorial, as well as links to all of my social media and other stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!